Everything which is from small to a big, it is valuable. It has a value for it. It is worthy. You are today successful or not, don't hamper your value. If you are not successful, it doesn't mean that you don't have a value. You are too also important. You have a value. Give importance to yourself. If you think that you are nothing today, you are just nil, then don't take it in that manner that you don't have a value. Your success, your failures will not define your value. Don't have. No, not at all. You have to understand this, that when you get successful, then it's your value. That your value depends on the vision of yours. If you think that you are of no use, you are just not worthy, you have no importance, you don't think yourself as a valuable, then why should others? Why should others give respect to you? Why should they give value to you? Give value to yourself first. Think that yes, I'm valuable. I have some richness in me. Then people around you, the friends, colleagues, the family, the brother and sister, they will give value to you. But the day you start thinking that I am of no use, the value system of yours should not depend on a person, materialistic thing. When you get to know the inside of yours, you find, you analyze, you research, and you find yourself worthy. You get to know the inside of yours. When you give yourself importance, you try to dive in the sea of yours. You dive in the pool of yours, you find your emotion, your feelings, your good things, bad things, positive, negative, all the things you get to know. You get to know more clear picture of yours. The picture you haven't seen of you. The picture you don't find till today. But when you start giving importance to yourself, you get to know, yes, I have this thing also. I know my worthiness. But when you don't find yourself important, you see your things as a negative trait of all. All the things which you have, you think them negative. Whether they are good for you, but you consider them negative. You don't have a confidence in yourself. You don't find self-belief in you. People approach you, how they treat you, how your friend, your family, your colleagues, your relatives treats you. If they are taking you non-seriously, if they are making fun of you, if they are taking you just granted, then it is not their part of fault. It is the fault of yours. You haven't taken yourself serious. You haven't taken yourself granted, and you have not given yourself importance. Let's figure it out. If you take an example of taking a watch of yours, and this watch you don't seem quite worthy or expensive, so what it will be? It will be not important for you, but this watch is gifted by someone special and it's costly too. How you will treat it? You will pamper it. You will think that you will care for it. You will not make it to fall down. You will try to make it as good as it is, as it's new. Why? Because the importance you are given, it makes the vision change. And when this vision is for yourself, when this vision is for your thing, when this vision makes a clear picture of yours, the other start doing things in that. When you start giving respect to yourself, when you start believing in yourself, when you start dreaming and believing in that dreams, then other also start doing that. But if you think yourself I can't, or you think yourself as a granted guy, how it can be that other people, other fellow will think in another way, in a different way? No, they will not. They will also think in the same way as you are thinking. Because when you make fun of yours, when you think you are not important, when you don't give yourself respect, when you don't give space to yourself, when you don't find yourself worthy, when you don't think you are something special, why other? Why other will think? They will not think too. Your outcome, your personality, the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you think, the way you drive your life, it is the vision of your thinking, the vision you take yourself. If you think you are important, you will care about yourself in that manner. You will think things like that. You will have a vision for yourself in that manner. You will think that this thing is important for me or not. But if you think that other guy is important, you are not, then you will also be not important. When you open the door of yourself, of your soul, of your inside, of know yourself, then you get to know lots of things about this personality you do have, about this framework of yours. You get to know many more you have not experienced till yet. Why I am trying and focusing on to give importance to yourself is cheap things don't matters to anybody. You buy a thing for a very small price, you don't care. You will not think a second if it gets destroyed, if it get any problem in it. You will think I will go and buy it again. Why should I give time to this thing? But if there is something very costly, very expensive, and it gets problem, you start finding what is the reason. The time you start implementing this thing, that you you have a value, you have good things in you, you have this worth, you are worthy about this thing, the value system increases of you. You get to know more inside of you. Always do remember, whether it is a relationship, your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, you have to give value yourself in front of them. You don't have to let yourself embrace, and let's say you can't make yourself down in any kind in front of anybody. You are not a clown. You have to understand this. You have to understand this, that you have feelings, you have self-respect too to yourself. It is very necessary to feel important about yourself. It is very necessary. If cheap things don't have importance and costly things are important, you have to think this. You don't have to be a root for this, but you have to respect your feeling. If you think that this joke or this talk of somebody on you makes you down, then you have to straightforwardly say this: hey dear, you make me down. Don't try to do it next time. Make a gap for that. Do it. If you feel bad, why shouldn't you go with it? You say to that person that I'm feeling bad about this thing, and you don't say it to next time. Make it clear. If you want to keep a relationship with him or her, why not he is or she is trying to keep a relationship with you? If you think that something is bad about you, then say it, that you have said this talk and I feel bad about it. Don't say it next time. If he or she wants that relationship with you, he or she will do. But why you will suffer, and why somebody will be happy for making you embrace? Why you should feel down? Why you should feel pain? Why you should be in distress? Cut. Your friend circle are the picture of your thinking. When you think you are important, you will have good friends. If you don't think so, try it on you. Just think and see. The friends of yours are the picture of your outcome. To have a bad company is better to be alone. If you want a company, if you want to have a friend circle, if you want to be somebody's friend, then don't let it be a bad guy. Don't let it be any kind of person. Make choices, and when it comes to friendship, make very stable choices. Don't think that friends are just make as much as you can. Quantity not matter, quality matters.